Hi guys, it's Kelly here, and I am back with another video for Honeybee Stamps. This video is actually part of our Style and Bloom YouTube hop, and today we're going to be making this fun little card that also doubles as a gift card holder. So we're going to be using a couple of different products from the new release. This is, the main focal point is the 3D pop-up bag. I'm using the tag sentiments, the luxurious friend sentiments, the accessorize it charmed and tags, that 3D pop-up bag. And then this actually is the embroidery hoop from a previous release. This one, the Lovely Letters, Petals and Wings, we're using that as well. But the embroidery hoop, I'm actually going to use that as like tissue paper to stuff my little gift bag. And you know that I'm a sucker for a rainbow card. I can't help myself. I do love a rainbow, and especially if I know I'm not going to be doing a lot of coloring. I know not everybody likes to color like I do. So this is a fun way for me to add color without having to, bring in the markers and all of that stuff. So I did some ink smushing of some rainbow colors kind of down on my glass mat. I sprayed my watercolor paper, and then I also sprayed the ink that I had smushed down and then dipped my paper in. Pay attention to which side of the paper you're using. So I'm using the smooth side for the tissue paper, but then I also wanted to do the butterflies in rainbow. And so for that, I flipped it. One side of watercolor paper is typically smoother, one is more textured, and you'll be able to see the difference, especially when we do the flicking. But just depending upon what kind of look you're going for, that'll be something that you do want to pay attention to. So let's talk the details about the Style and Bloom. First of all, today is the last day for the 15% off site-wide sale. So if you haven't shopped that yet, you're going to want to do that before midnight tonight. It is 15% off site-wide, no code needed, as a celebration for our 11-year birthday. So super excited about that. There's lots of goodies there. That also applies to the new release, and it applies to the clearance. So here I am spattering on some Perfect Pearls in the color Perfect Pearls just to add some shimmer to my tissue paper and my butterflies. And then I did want to do just a little bit of a print on the gift bag. So I pulled out the Vintage Flora cling stamp. I could have done the, I think it's the big birthday or big celebration. There's another one that's a birthday background that would work really well for this. But I thought that this was just kind of like nice and delicate, to go with kind of our more feminine, little butterflies and our kind of like roughly little tissue paper. So I thought that would match nicely. And then from there, I'm going to start laying out my dies. So this pop-up bag actually has two pieces so that it can be a 3D bag, which is fantastic. But I am going to use only this front piece here. And that is going to act as our gift card holder. And then it does have like the reinforcements for the bag, and then the handle I'm cutting out of white. I'm doing the bow from the Accessorize It Charmed out of pink, and then I'm going to cut a couple of tags as well. I originally thought that I was going to incorporate the purple. It ended up being a little bit too much, so I switched to the white, and then the toppers for those little tags I cut out of the craft cardstock as well. And then I'm just going to, now that these are dry, you do want to make sure that your watercolor panels are dry. I'm going to cut that embroidery fabric out of there and my butterflies as well. And I did cut multiples of these. So anywho, the video hop is... we have until 4/20, until April 20th, to leave a comment to be entered in for the drawing to win. And we're going to be doing two $50 gift cards drawn from the comments across the hop. All of the hop participants are listed below. So for you to hop along and find lots of inspiration from our design team. A couple of other things I just wanted to let you know. Our glue was out of stock for a really long time. I myself didn't even have any, so that is back in stock as well. So if you have been waiting for that, that is also back in stock. So here, as I'm like cutting through these, I did cut several of them, so I would have different color options. I'm also, like, every time I cut something, I cut another butterfly body because I wasn't sure how many butterflies I was going to end up using, and I needed the bodies. I could have colored them, with markers to be another color, but I actually liked the white. I liked the way that everything was kind of like nice and soft. And then here, running these pieces through for the craft. And then I like to kind of set everything out just so I have all my pieces parts. And I like to do a dry fit. So here with the front of this bag, the die itself does the embossing. So you just need to fold it on the line, and then you can reinforce that with a bone folder if you would like. But if it folds really easily. And then here, I'm just kind of like tucking in my pieces so that I can see how I'm gonna like everything. And this is where I discovered that purple tag was going to be a little bit too much. So I did go back in and cut it out of white. This is I have it in my Misty, but I have a sticky mat down because I'm not going to be able to leave the magnet on the larger one because of the sentiment that I want to use from that luxurious friend. The sentiment that I chose says, "You deserve to be spoiled today." And then I wanted to do the little HB to you on the other tag and kind of let them overlap. So I could use this for so many different people's birthdays in my life. But anywho, so I stamped one in like a chocolate brown, the larger one, and then the other one I stamped in a like a raspberry color to match that bow. And I just stamped them twice just to make sure that I had good coverage, and then I'm able to put on its layers. I didn't add any shading or anything like that to them. This one I did adhere it just slightly higher than where it would normally be lined up, just so that my sentiment would be legible. And then when I was putting the whole thing together, like I did set them off so that they are a little bit like catty corner from each other. So while you can't read the whole large sentiment, you can get the gist of it. And that has to be good enough for me. And then this piece right here, originally I thought that it fit like right over top of it. It does not. You actually just adhere the two little pieces above it. So it's almost like, so that way it would have like a hinge that it would swing on. And then this is the cover piece for that. Ultimately, in my card, you can't see it, but I still wanted to include how to put it together in case that's something that you're interested in seeing. I'm going to go ahead and put the whole reinforcers onto the bag. These are just the same color as the cardstock. The bag just has that print from the Vintage Flora and our no-line coloring. So then here, I only need one of these. It does cut two, but since I'm not doing the 3D bag, I only need one of the handles. And I'm just adhering that so it's hanging down. And then I will glue the bow together. Like I said before, this is from the Accessorize It Charmed. There's so many good things in there, different ways to put them together. Dawn Woolslagel actually, we were talking about it the one day and she was like, I didn't have the layering guide, so I just, went with my gut. And she made so many fun variations. I actually think she shared them over in her, on her Facebook. But they're so fun. So now here, this is Tombow Mono Multi Glue. It when it dries, it's repositionable. So I'm actually going to use this to kind of hold in place. You saw me tap it on my fingers to make sure that it was dry. I did have to hold it there for a second for it to even hold, but really all I'm doing is I just need a placeholder so that I can figure out my tissue paper situation. You could actually use a real tissue paper if you wanted to, but I wanted rainbow watercolor tissue paper and I didn't have that. So I made my own. So anyway, I ended up cutting these in half just to make them easier to work with, and then adhering them kind of at an angle so that the ruffly bits, like the eyelet parts were at the top. And then I just kind of built these up. I did, one kind of leaning to the left, one leaning to the right in the back. And then I had one that was going, straight across. I didn't love that one. When I put this one in front, I was like, I'll switch them. It'll be better if I switch them. And I did like them better. So now I'm happy with the way that it's looking. And I am going to scoot this down just a little bit so that my card is more balanced. But here, this is important to make it a gift card holder. I'm adhering the tissue paper to themselves. I'm not adhering the tissue paper to my bag. So there's no glue in between the bag and the tissue paper. There's only gluing the tissue paper to itself. Then I'm going to only put adhesive. You could use dry adhesive if you prefer. I'm only going to put adhesive on the flap portions, like behind the folds, and the actual, like the back of the tissue paper. So then that way, when I put it down, it's going to adhere the bottom and the sides of the bag. And it's also going to adhere my tissue paper flat, but it's still going to leave me with a gap in between my tissue paper and my bag. And that is where our little gift card is going to fall in. I chose to decorate mine, with the tags and the bows and the butterflies and all of that. But if you were maybe looking for a more masculine card, like you could do the same thing with the gift bag and the tissue paper and maybe some more masculine colors, or not. If you have a guy who likes rainbows, I think everybody should like rainbows personally. But if you could do that without, doing the butterflies, or you could use the lovely layers like the tools or the beer bottles, or like the man cave has a bunch of stuff in there, so you could decorate the bag however, with a bunch of different die cuts. This was just I have a lot of women in my life and that's normally what I wear or what I give birthday cards for. So here I've stacked up the butterflies and adhered their little bodies. When I'm doing their little bodies, I'm just really putting glue right in that center portion and then gluing that down. These are meant to be layered, but you could also use them separately. So I ended up with a big, a medium, and a small butterfly. But you could layer them on top of each other to create different looks and different colors. So I did the big one, I did layer, but that was the only one that I did. And then here I am adhering my tags so they're just slightly offset from each other. I'll put the bow on top of that there. And then I'm going to put the largest butterfly in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'm going to put the other two butterflies kind of intermixed within my tissue paper. Originally, I thought I would put them all on the bag, but then once I folded the flaps of the bag, I realized that was not going to fit. That was not going to fit. If I did the 3D bag, I probably could fit them on there with all three of them. So, I'm putting them all, all together, tucking them in there. And then I really felt like that pink bow was like very much in your face and needed some balance. And so I did trim down my panel to be just 1/8 of an inch smaller so that I could have a pink frame around it. And that really tied in the bow nicely, so that it wasn't, kind of like out there on its own, an island. And I'll be honest with you, I tried very, very hard not to add any markers to this, but it did need some detail work. Like, it just needed a little bit. You could totally skip this, and maybe you would feel like your card didn't need it, but I like a lot of dimension, and so I just a very little bit. I think I only used, I think this one I used 3 colors on, and that's the most I used. The butterflies and the tissue paper, I mean, I really only used 1 or 2 colors. I did use a warm gray, to add a little bit of shadow onto my bag where the handle's hanging down, where the bow and the tag is sitting on top of it. I did a little bit kind of down at the bottom just to give it a little bit more dimension, and then around that reinforcer. And then, like I said, for the butterflies, I just did a little bit kind of out from the center, just 1 or 2 colors to give them just a little bit more dimension and interest. It also added a little bit of brightness because those rainbow watercolors are very, very pastel. For the tissue paper, I did add a little bit of shading where it was kind of peeking out from the bag, but then mostly, because this is very ruffly, I just added a little like triangle in from the ruffles, and then, you know, I would do like a light medium color and then blend it out with a very light color, just to give it a little bit more dimension. I used a C1 to shade the bodies of the butterflies and the handle on the bag. This did feel like a little bit like it was floating in midair, so I did add a little bit of a shadow underneath the bag. I originally intended to do it with cool grays, but I couldn't find my C3, so I used a W3. So it's a combination. Use what you got. You know what I'm saying? I did add some detail with my white gel pen to the butterflies. I just colored in the areas on the butterfly bodies that were already embossed in there. And then for the smaller one, I did kind of like those same little triangles that I did with the tissue paper. I just did them into the butterfly wings. I also added some highlights on the bow. The bow, I did the Perfect Pearls spatter in the background, but the bow didn't have any glitter. I put the glitter on the tissue paper as well. And then here's our card. So this, you could stop there. You don't have to make it a gift card holder. You could just have it be a birthday card. But a gift card does fit perfectly in here, and you could leave it up so that the recipient knew it was there, or you could tuck it in so that they could kind of find it as a surprise. But either way, I think it came out really, really cute. I was so pleased with it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please continue to hop along, and make sure you leave a comment so that you can be entered to win. And don't forget to shop that 15% off sale before it's over tonight. And thank you again, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.